welcome back to the channel. So we are going to be looking today, January 29th, 2025, at some of the updates coming out of Six Flags Company. First up, on this video, we want to show you some of the updates from Carowinds. So they have announced their lineup of events for this year. They posted about it on their Facebook, and I'll show you how to get there from their website. So if you start on the main page, go over to Rides and Experiences and click on Special Events, you can find their Special Events page, and they have updated it for the 2025 season. So I'm just going to kind of give you an overview of what they've announced for this year so far, and then we'll go into more detail on some of the new things coming. So first up, they have announced the opening day is on March 15th, which they usually do open mid-March. That's going to be a Saturday. A lot of times they'll do a pass holder preview day the day before they fully open, so we'll check and see on that. Maybe we'll be going the day before on March 14th. We'll see. Next up, they're going to be having their typical spring break event. So that's going to be open daily April 11th through 27th. They do that opening every day during the week during spring break so that people have somewhere to go during spring break. A lot of times it's pretty nice weather in April in Charlotte. It's usually warmed up by then, so it's a great time to visit the park. We'll see later on, they may make some announcements on if they're going to be having any special entertainment or guests coming into the park. Sometimes they have like performances like the dogs with their tricks with their frisbee and acrobatics. They haven't announced that yet, so maybe they're not returning this year, but we'll see. Sometimes they make some announcements later on in the year, or like later on after their initial event lineup of more details. So we'll see if we get any more details on that. Then we have May 24th, Carolina Harbor. The water park is opening up, and so that's going to be the first day that the water park opens. And the great thing about Carowinds and their water park is that it's basically two parks for the price of one. You get your main park ticket, and you can still go into the water park with that same ticket during the day. So if you get hot in the middle of the day or just want to go and have some fun in the water, then you have that option, and then going back into the main park. So we do love that about Carowinds. Once the summer really kicks off, they have announced that they're having a new Summerbration event this year. Not sure what all that entails, but we will click into that page in just a couple minutes, and I'll show you, see what they've announced so far about it, what it's going to involve. After that, they've got their Star-Spangled Nights coming back July 4th through 5th, and this is their 4th of July fireworks event. They have pretty much every year they do a special fireworks show set to some patriotic music, and so you can go check out some of our previous videos of fireworks if you want to get an idea of where a good place to stand would be. We have gone for Memorial Day fireworks and their 50th anniversary fireworks, and both of those were really good fireworks shows. Usually we stand in like the Blue Ridge Country Fair kind of area, or maybe towards the Carolina Boardwalk a little bit. Those are usually pretty good areas to stand in for the fireworks. Once that July 4th celebration is up, later on in July, beginning July 19th through August 10th, it looks like they've got another new event coming, which is called Viva la Fiesta. So we'll go into a little bit more detail on that in just a few minutes of what they've announced so far. After the summer events are over, next up, they have announced that their 3 fall events from last year are all returning. So SCarowinds is their premier fall Halloween spooky event. They've had that going on for years and years, as many of you probably know. The 2 new ones from last year are Oktoberfest and Tricks and Treats. So the Oktoberfest and Tricks or Treats, those are 2 daytime events that usually happen only Saturdays and Sundays through the fall season. SCarowinds is Friday nights, Saturday nights, and Sunday nights. So the good thing about Carowinds fall events is if you go during the day when Oktoberfest and Tricks and Treats are taking place, you can get all 3 events for the price of 1 ticket. So if you go on a Saturday and get there in the morning, you can enjoy the food and festivities and fun of Oktoberfest, go around trick or treating, and enjoying the parades and the costume parties and everything for the Tricks and Treats event. And then you can stay through the evening once SCarowinds kicks off, and then you can stay for SCarowinds and enjoy all of the actual scary Halloween type of festivities that go on in the evening. So we highly recommend doing that. It's a great value. Of course, you can always go on a Friday night too and just enjoy SCarowinds. A lot of times that's what we do. If we just don't want to spend the whole day, or we don't have time to spend the whole day, we may just go up there for SCarowinds on like a Friday evening. So we really enjoyed these events last year. Oktoberfest has a lot of like food and snacks and drinks and performances. And then the Tricks and Treats is great for families and kids. They've got trick-or-treating and parades and a costume contest and different foods and treats and everything going on for Tricks and Treats. So we really enjoyed both of those last year. And then SCarowinds is, spooky, scary, anything. They've got the haunted houses. They had a really fun show last year that they added in, so we hope they add in some more things like that. That murder mystery dinner show, we really enjoyed going to that, and they had a new scare zone area over in the aeronautical landing. That was Bob Lobotomy's Oddities. It's hard to say, but that was pretty interesting last year to see that area brought in, because the aeronautical landing is one of their newer areas, and it was brought in for the SCarowinds event. So then after the fall events, they are bringing back WinterFest. That's going to be select nights starting November 22nd through January 4th. And this is Carowinds' winter event where they have a lot of lights, a lot of food, a lot of singing, a lot of performances. So it's really fun. We have a lot of fun going to WinterFest. This last year they did really well with their food options, I think. They had a lot of different food options. The hot chocolate was pretty good. I really liked their soup and their bread bowls that they brought in. So I'm hoping to see more treats like that this year again for WinterFest. And the lights were really nice. They did a good job. They did a good job every year with the lights at WinterFest. The parade is really fun. And you can decorate cookies at Mrs. Claus's kitchen. So there's a lot of different fun activities. Ice skating is always there. Oh, they do on New Year's Eve. WinterFest does still take place, but the park is actually open until after midnight. So you can celebrate New Year's Eve and bringing in the new year at Carowinds at the park. So if that's something, if you're looking for something to do on New Year's Eve, maybe if you have kids that are a little bit older and able to stay up till midnight now, and you don't just stick at home, you want to go out and do something that's more of a family enjoyable thing for New Year's Eve, that is definitely an option. So going back, so the 2 new events that they have announced this year. So they've had Summerbration. This is something we haven't seen before. I'm not sure exactly what all things they've got planned for this Summerbration, because we don't have a lot of details on it yet. But it does say that it's going to be filled with exclusive limited time entertainment. So I'm wondering if this is going to be bringing in the summer music series as well, kind of tying in with that, because they haven't announced anything for their concerts yet. And that's something that they brought back this last year. So they had a lot of different performers coming into the park at their amphitheater. And we would love to see something like that coming back again. So I'm hopeful that the Summerbration is maybe going to be part of that. So we'll see. We'll give you guys more details as we find out exactly what all this Summerbration entails. And then, of course, the other event that they've announced, the Viva la Fiesta. It sounds like it's going to be some different cultural foods, and special activities and entertainment. So we're looking forward to that. we do love the burrito hub that's in the Carowinds, or Burrito Cafe, I'm sorry, that's in Carowinds right there at the entrance. When it's open, we always use our meal plan to get walking tacos or something there. So if they bring in more like Fiesta type of foods like that for this event, I think it'll be really good. It says authentic dishes and beverages, so I'm excited to see what they have available there. And then the live entertainment, I'm sure, will be a lot of fun and lively and everything. So July 19th through August 10th. So we'll have about a month to visit during this time. So we'll definitely release some more details once we find out more about this event later on in the year. And when we go, we will show you guys what we experience. We highly recommend coming to check out Carowinds this year. They do have a couple, so outside of their event lineup, they have a couple things that they have already announced that are coming to the park in 2025. As you know, last year we made an update about this, but Camp Snoopy is getting 2 more rides. So we have Snoopy's Racing Railway coming, that's going to be opening this year as well, and that's going to be a new family coaster that they are introducing. So we're excited to see that. The other ride that they're opening up is going to be Charlie Brown's River Raft Blast, and this is going to be a family raft ride where you get to like shoot at the other rafts with water guns, and you're kind of swimming around and kind of having like this big like raft battle. So it sounds interesting. We haven't gotten on a ride like this before, so we're excited to get on that and check it out and see how it rides this year. And then the other 2 things coming to Camp Snoopy, they're going to have some more splash play zone areas, so for your kids to kind of cool off and splash around in when it gets really hot during the day. And then the Camp Store meet and greet experience, so you're going to be able to meet Peanuts costume characters up there by the Camp Store in a camp themed meet and greet area. So that's going to be pretty fun. We do like seeing when the characters do come out. Our toddler loves meeting any characters. She doesn't even have to know who it is. She just wants to meet them. So, but she does love Snoopy. So we'll see. Excited to see more of the characters maybe out and about at this experience, meet and greet experience. So that's what's coming so far to Carowinds in 2025. Like I said, we'll give you guys more updates as they come. So if we see anything more details about these new events, dates and things like that, we will keep you informed. And make sure to go grab your season passes now so that you don't miss any of the things coming that are new in 2025. Make sure to check out our other videos if you want to see updates from past events, if you want to check out and see what SCarowinds or Oktoberfest or anything of that nature looked like last year. Go check out our other videos, hit like and subscribe so you don't miss any of those updates. Thanks for watching.